Yo, what up guys? Nightmare here. Today I'm bringing you the Skullcracker Russian Kill build featuring the Ladydeath. So, obviously I'm running this on heroic. It's heroic tested. It is good to go. This is an awesome build. I'm gonna show you some gameplay first, and then I will definitely show you the build. One thing I want to add before I get into anything else is I'm trying to hit 50 subscribers in the next 3 months. You know, road to 50. Please help me out. Drop a like, subscribe. Thank you. I'll shut up and let's get into this build. So yeah, I'm running Lincoln Memorial on heroic. You can see this bonus armor I have is just insane. Like, that's straight up almost 100% bonus armor. 110% amplified damage is the total, including your intimidate and full stacks or stack on the Ladydeath. So you can see that was just, you know, light work right there. Nothing to it. Oh yeah, I do want to say, so you got 1000% melee damage, right? It takes, you can almost kill the red bar in 2 hits, but it's like you got a little bit of health left, so you got to hit them 3 times. So even with 1000 melee damage, like, you're not going to be knocking out elites, let me tell you that. What it's good for is when, like, you're shooting an enemy and they just, you know, haven't fully died yet and you ran out of ammo, or before you gotta reload, just knock them with your shield or your gun and bam, they're knocked out. Just like that. Like, that's what I really love this build for. You can't do that with a regular build. Like, you know how it is with no melee damage. Like, it just tickles the enemy. It's a freaking joke. But they hit you once and you're done. So this is just like a really good setup together. Bloodsucker with Intimidate. I know a lot of people might say, like, hey, what about the new talent, Adrenaline Rush? Yeah, it could work. It stacks up to 3 times, but, you know, you got to get close to them, and the cooldown's 5 seconds. And this, since you're rushing, you're constantly killing enemies, and you got a cooldown of 10 seconds that refreshes the bonus armor even if they deplete it. So, like, you could have, you know, 50% bonus armor, and then boom, one enemy runs all the way through it, then you kill him, you get all that 50% back, plus it stacks on top of that since you just killed another enemy. So boom, you're at 60, you know. So I do think the Bloodsucker and the Intimidate go better together than Adrenaline Rush, but that's my opinion. I'm really curious on what you guys do with this build, so please tell me down in the comments, you know, what you changed, what you think could be better, and all that. But this is the end of Lincoln Memorial here. So I'm going to kill the ad first so I can get a little bonus armor. Then I'm going to go for the boss. That way I get that, you know, extra amplified damage. See, this melts. You'll see, I did die the first time I tried this, and you'll see why later in the video. I thought I could box the main boss, you know, this one up here, the very last one that comes out. I tried to get in a fist fight with him, and yeah, I'll show you guys later. You'll see it. Let's say it didn't work out. So, like, times like this, I do recommend, like, pulling out your, you know, M1A or Baker's Dozen or whatever your second weapon you choose to be for a longer range. Just get his weak point, and then I, you know, throw my shield up and rush him with Ladydeath, finish it off. But yeah, let's get into the build, guys. I'll show you how it's set up and go from there. Alright guys, let me show you this build and how I have it set up. I'm running the Technician for one reason, and then that is the extra skill tier, and that's going to benefit my shield. That's the only reason I'm really running it. There's other benefits to it, but that is the main reason. So let's get into the Ladydeath. So this is the gun I'm using, what this build is based around. It came with a new mod that's 500% melee damage right there on the brass knuckles, so that's really awesome. It really, goes with the gun. It came with some different mods too. I think they changed a few things on it. Another thing they changed is it's now 75% amplified damage instead of 65, but they did change the stacks from 40 down to 32 stacks, and that's pretty much the max size is 32 rounds. You just gain them by running. They're really easy to gain. It's no big deal. I'm running the Coyote's mask for one reason, is I'm going to be super close to enemies, and I want that 25% critical hit damage buff. So it's, and it's all reds. It really benefits this build and goes really well with it, because you're 75%, 80% of the time you're going to be like super close to enemies. Like, this is a rush build. So the chest piece is my first piece of Sokolov, and I'm getting that brand bonus of SMG damage and 15% critical hit damage. I do have armor regen on here, which I do not want. Replace it with headshot damage. That's what I recommend. But Intimidate right here. While you have bonus armor, amplifies total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. So that's 35% there, and 75% amplified damage from Ladydeath. So that's just insane damage, okay? And I'm going to tell you how we get that bonus armor here in a minute. So really good talent, and don't sleep on it. Like, this is definitely a good setup. So let's get into the holster. Alright, so the holster, this is the named Wyvern holster, the claws out. The attributes it comes with is 500% melee damage and 10% pistol damage. It had crit hit chance. I rolled max armor. So now with that 500% melee damage plus the Ladydeath, we got 1,000 melee damage. So, this is kind of what the build's going for right here. We can knock some enemies out. The backpack's my second piece of Sokolov. I rolled armor onto it. I had a little bit of crit chance, max armor regen, which I do not want. Headshot damage or crit damage, go with that. And Bloodsucker. So here we go. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stack is 10. So even if they take away that bonus armor and you kill another enemy before the buff goes away, you'll get that armor back on top of more armor. So you start stacking armor like crazy, and then you're getting that bonus armor, which is helping your chest piece talent Intimidate, and you're getting 35% amplified damage. So, see, that's where it really synergizes like so well together. You just freaking melt through enemies. My glove, I'm running one piece Gilligard for 5% total armor. I got armor rolled onto it. Crit chance, crit damage. I wish the crit damage was God rolled, but it is what it is. And the knee pads, I'm running one piece of Grupo for the 15% crit hit damage brand bonus. And I got max weapon damage, crit chance, and max crit hit damage. So yeah, that's gear pieces I'm running. One thing, I think this holster is I'm pretty sure it's a DZ exclusive. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but yeah, that's where I got mine. Alright, I'm running the Crusader shield. I'm at tier 4 because I got for my specialization technician, it gives you 1 skill tier, plus I got 3 blues on my gear. I got 3,372,000 health. So it is pretty good. By the time it is broken, you're going to have so much bonus armor from your talents. You won't even need a shield. You just melt through the rest of the enemies and yeah, go to the next room. I'm running the Baker's Dozen as my secondary, just for those long targets that are far away, like a sniper or something that I need to hit. And the Reviver Hive, which I'm running heroic, so it's definitely going to come in handy. This is a rush build, and you might make a mistake here and there and go down, so definitely I suggest to always run that Reviver Hive. So yeah, definitely run 3 blues, 3 reds. That's what I recommend. And then like focus mostly on crit chance, crit damage, headshot damage. That's my recommendation. Let's get into the stats here. So I got 60% crit chance, 160 crit damage, which could be more if I didn't have that armor regen stuff on. I got 60% headshot damage. I got 6% damage to armor. That's from Ladydeath. And then yeah, just some accuracy, stability. These are all just from the mods. 55% all weapon damage bonus. But honestly, it feels like I'm running like a max crit damage glass cannon build with the amplified damage, so don't worry about that. And up there it said 40% submachine gun damage. The rest of this stuff, I mean, this is from like my watch, just a hazard protection, and yeah, that's about it for the stats. So yeah, that's the build. There's different ways you can put it together. I know, I mean, it's not, there's so many different ways you can make a build, right? So if you guys got any suggestions, or if you made a different change, you know, let me know what you did. Tell me in the comments. I'm really interested in how you put it together. This is how I did it. It works really well. I mean, you can see in the gameplay footage. It's a fun build. It's not like the, I'm not going to say the build you use all the time or whatever, you know, like for farming, but like definitely if you like Russian, which I do, like this is definitely a fun build to use. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll show you some more gameplay. So this is the end of American History Museum on Heroic. About to kill Captain Briggs. So yeah, I mean, really strong, exotic, but yeah, really strong build. Like, you got 1.3 million armor, you got a ton of damage. You could honestly probably throw another blue on if you wanted to be a little more tankier. Like, there's a few things you could do with this build, and you can even change it to where you don't even have the claws out, the named holster with the extra melee damage. I mean, you could throw something else on and just like have straight damage, like, you know, run any SMG if you wanted to. But I really love the Ladydeath, so I wanted to do a build focused on the Ladydeath with the melee damage that got added to it, and this is what I came up with. I hope you guys like it. Like I said, you know, tell me in the comments what you think, what you did different, what could be done different. This is when I tried to go, you know, toe to toe with Big Boy, and yeah, got knocked the F out. But please guys, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like, it's just a click of the button. It really helps me out. I'm trying to hit 50 subs in the next couple months. I'll keep dropping Division 2 content. Season 2 coming on Tuesday. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.